Hey everyone, we're back with another episode of Mike Chuck. This is season 4, episode 3 this year so far. Sure, yeah. Why are you giving the eyes like you don't know? I think
I don't know.
I'm not really sure. I think it's 3.
We're in there somewhere. We're in there
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's fine. We just keep doing this thing. So, let's see. Guest tonight, Jordyn Campbell, girls wrestling. We're going to talk some girls wrestling. Then we have Cody Manquist from Any Wrestle that's going to dive in a little deeper on probably, what happened last weekend, look ahead to maybe Logan View tournament, some other things like that, which I think I might actually go to Logan View on Saturday.
Whoa.
You act like I don't pay attention.
You don't.
But what?
Just saying. If we had to put basketball and wrestling on like a scale,
I
got you now, pal.
That is
turncoat.
That is because my primary beat is Nebraska men's basketball. So hey, number 15 team in the country.
Shout out to the Huskers, go Big Red.
Yeah, and actually Sunday there's a big day in Lincoln. Nebraska men play wrestling, Nebraska women play all on the same day.
Might as well just go down there. Yeah, I might have to go down there.
I might cover all 3. I know I'm covering the 2 basketball games. So Oklahoma State on Sunday.
Kind of a big deal.
And then Nebraska hosts North Carolina on Friday.
You know what? I can't wait for Nebraska.
Call someone about that.
We need Nebraska to get women's wrestling, though, so we can keep people like Jordyn Campbell in the state.
That would be good. That'd be great. So speaking of Jordyn Campbell, let's talk to her. How about that, Chuck?
Yeah, because I'm tired of talking to you.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Once a week. You talk to me once a week.
We text here and there.
Okay. Occasional. Well, actually, when state gets closer, we do heat it up there. After.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk to Jordyn Campbell. I'm tired of talking to you.
Easy.
All right. Hey, Jordyn, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Lovely speaking with you, Jordyn.
Lovely speaking with you, he says.
As opposed to talking to Mike, which is just awful.
That I don't think a lot of people agree with that, but
all right.
Okay, Jordyn, I have a question. Let's just get right to it. First things first. Why Western Colorado? Why go there?
Well, originally I didn't want to go far, but something about it just piqued my interest, and I really enjoyed I went out there and I enjoyed the coach a lot. I think the idea of being the first group of girls in that program, because next year will be their first year as having a women's wrestling team. And so that was super cool. When I went out there, I just immediately fell in love with it. I thought the area was beautiful. The school was a good size. I thought it felt really fitting. And yeah, it's just what I felt like it fit right away, and I couldn't turn that down. I felt like I prayed on it a lot, and that was kind of just what I landed on.
How tough will the transition from going Folkstyle in high school to going full-time freestyle in college is? Do you think that will be a tough transition, or is it just second nature to you at this point?
I've always said it. I always thought it was going to be a tough transition, but coaches have said that they don't think that I'll have a problem with it. It's pretty self-explanatory, and that as long as I'm good on my feet, it's pretty easy to pick up the freestyle type moves that just come along with it. But I think hopefully, from what people are saying, I'll be able to pick up on it pretty quick.
Well, the good news is you get to lock your hands too, so that's
right?
a plus. Mike would have saved a lot of penalty points that way.
That's actually not true. I rarely locked my hands unless I had people like you in a headlock.
Illegal headlock. It was illegal.
I would absolutely illegally headlock you and never have.
All right. Back to Jordyn.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about that one time.
Shut up.
Jordyn, you remember that video, right? Where I beat Chuck in a wrestling match 3 years ago?
Yeah, I think I actually have seen that.
Yeah. Champ is here.
Well, we're going to go ahead and shut the old camera off here. Jordyn,
Go ahead.
the Yutan family kind of faced a little bit of adversity here this offseason. Chad Darling. How's that affected the team, and do you feel like it's brought you guys a little bit closer together as a team and community?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think you saw like from even outside of wrestling, I think just the Yutan community in general really rallied around, and everyone got super close. And I think a lot of us realized that you can't really take anything for granted. And so even our team going into this season, I feel like is a lot closer. Even without like the twins, we have some new girls. I still think that there's a lot of like close connections and like just not taking anything for granted and being happy with where we're at and that we get to do this sport together and that it's about more than just wrestling and it's like a whole family, and I think that's really cool. I think that it sucks that things like that have to happen for a mindset switch, but also like so grateful that everyone got to like rally around and become so like close knit.
What's more exciting for you, hitting a home run or pinning someone?
Probably hitting a home run
Because you pin people
it's a little more rare.
That is the coolest answer I've ever heard.
Wait, okay.
She just pins people so often that it's not even cool anymore.
I want to ask that again, and I want the same answer. What is more exciting, hitting a home run in softball or pinning someone on the wrestling mat?
Am I supposed to answer differently this time?
No.
Which one is more like rewarding? Wait, more exciting?
What is more exciting? Hitting a home run in softball, which I've seen you do. Chuck has not. Or pinning someone on a wrestling mat?
Hitting a home run, because it's more rare than pinning people.
Because you pin people all the time. All right. Okay. That's the clip.
What is happening? That is awesome. That's the coolest answer we've had in the history of the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, that's so cool.
We're talking like Chuck. I'm not sure if you're aware, but Jordyn Campbell is actually a pretty good softball player too. So kind of.
This is going to sound really stupid. When is softball season?
Oh wow, fall.
Yeah,
fall. So I missed it already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually went to a Yutan Mead softball game this year.
Yeah, and he didn't invite me, so that was very kind of you.
You wouldn't have gone. It's too far west.
You're absolutely right. That's true.
And actually, it's if you don't know where you're going, getting to the softball field is kind of hard to do. You would get lost.
I would need GPS.
Yeah, it is. It's in like a neighborhood, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Next to a creek, and like the night I was there, the mosquitoes were, buddy, a lot.
Yeah, they got bad later in the season.
Did it look like you had chicken pox on the top of your head?
No, because I use bug spray like a real human should.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, Jordyn, I have a question. 6-0 start to the 6-0 start to the season, right? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel the season has gone? Been decently dominant, it looks like, just looking at results.
Yeah, I think I'll get some more competition around like Christmas time and just being able to. I think right now my biggest goal is just to get good matches in, like some more quality matches, and being able to just like match up with people early on to make sure that I'm fully equipped for later matches in the season.
So this is kind of a issue I've seen with some of the and it's not a bad issue, obviously, with some of the more dominant girls in Nebraska is that, sometimes with these matches, you're not getting the competition that you need to stay sharp at the end of the season. How do you keep yourself competitive?
I think our room really helps with that. I think my practice partners, we don't have Aubrey and Alexis this year, which plays a big role. But I think my practice partners, definitely are able to push me. And I think we do a really good job of, sharing our goals at the beginning of the year so that we know that we're not only, if you let up in practice, you're not only letting yourself down, but you're letting your partners that want to be better down as well. And so I think just being conditioned, our coach does really good job of getting us conditioned, but then just getting like real live looks on different styles in our room, I think is a lot of help.
With sticking in the room, what's it been like to have your brother now kind of part of the team and in the room, and do you beat up on him in practice?
Unfortunately not. He has some good partners. We're a little bit weight difference. I think I've got about 20 pounds on him, but no,
can
it's a
take
blast.
Jordyn, quit beating up on your brother.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think he's figured out not to start anything.
Oh wow. So
So
you
you're kind of
you-
the alpha in the house then right now, right?
Oh no, my mom's the alpha.
Mom, yes. See, I was
Mom?
gonna say that.
My mom's got that.
I was gonna say that it is definitely not dad. It is for sure mom.
No,
Dad
Dad's a
is
big
like,
softie.
yeah, dad's a little too emotional and stuff. Like,
Oh yeah, we're all emotional. Have you
Yeah,
seen our family?
yeah,
Yeah, mom
I was gonna-
definitely takes the reins on that one. No one crosses with mom.
Mom's the hammer. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm glad you said that, because I would have never lived it down if you would have said it's your dad.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. Definitely not.
Yeah. Okay. My next question is this. What did you like I was in Florida, obviously you were there. What do you think you learned from that trip about yourself?
I think the biggest thing was just like the connections matter, and overall like wrestling's just a game. And so like we do all of this for, I mean, in the long run, eventually I'm going to be done wrestling, and all that's left is like obviously the rest of my future, but like the connections that I make along the way, and like in those things, and like being able to go back and being like, remember that time, or like making memories with those people that you didn't think you would ever connect with because they live across the state of Nebraska, and you run into them because you're on the same dual team, and you have to, I mean, basically live with them for a week and like become super close because you're keeping each other company. And so I think it's really cool that we get to like make those connections with people that maybe you looked at a tournament and you're like, I don't like them. They don't look like they like me. And then you become best friends on like those types of trips. And so I think like just the connections that you get to make on those things are really cool.
So all right. We've got a brand new girl wrestler in the room. What's your advice to her?
Be willing to learn. I think girls in general are really good at when they make up their mind to do something, they're going to try and learn it to the best of their ability, but just like being willing to learn different styles and just being really coachable, because I think if you're not coachable, you're not going to succeed in the way that you might want to. And so being able to take in different styles, especially with wrestling, everyone's got a little bit of a different style, and different things work for different people. And maybe what worked for you your freshman year doesn't work your senior year. And so you just being able to adapt different styles and making your own style out of it, I think is really important.
What is the, well, if you win another state title, what's the Jordyn Campbell legacy look like at Yutan High School for as a whole, not just wrestling, but talking everything?
Elaborate more. Like, what do you mean?
No, like you've been very successful, obviously, on the wrestling mat. Obviously, you're a part of very successful softball teams. You feel like you're a leader in the school. What is, and when you look back 2 years from now, what do you want that legacy to be?
I hope that people like remember that. I think like my biggest thing is not making it all about the success that comes with it or like any of that, but like the stuff that got you to that point and the people that you meet along the way. And that's something that like I think a mentality I've developed this last like year, and just like having my last of everything, like overall in I mean, at least 10 years. Who knows what that's going to look like. But in 10 years, I'm not going to be wrestling or playing softball or doing track or like, and none of those like awards are going to matter. But like the people and connections and experiences that you get to like have with other people are really important. And so I hope that people just remember me as someone that was outgoing and willing to learn, willing to work hard, and just willing to be inclusive, and someone that just like, I mean, my overall goal of just anything that I'm doing is to hopefully praise God and like show my faith, and that like overall that's the goal of life for me. And I understand that's not how it is for everyone, but being able to show the love of Jesus through my actions and my success and like a platform, I think is really important to me.
If you go out with the state title this year, what's the celly?
I told everyone that I know that knows how to do a backflip that they need to teach me, because I am really uncoordinated in things like that, but I think that would be really cool.
That's fair. That's fair.
If I
And
could learn.
if you can't do a backflip, just do a backwards roll. That's all the
Yeah,
same.
I'll just do a somersault, honestly.
I have a better idea. Your dad probably will be in your corner, so can we just get like a double leg takedown or something?
He'll probably break a rib again.
Listen, injuries happen in wrestling. Can we just back off the guy?
Yeah, they do, right, Chuck? Remember?
Yeah, injuries happen, and sometimes you tear your MCL, sometimes you crack a rib. It happens.
I didn't tear
You're
my.
saying it's worth it.
Yes,
Totally
Worth
worth
the
it.
cool celebration.
I don't
Totally
think he
worth it. Your dad would not care.
No.
Yeah.
He'd be like, break 3 more. Like, why?
Okay, last question. Are those Christmas lights on your window back there, and are they up year round?
Yes, they're up year round.
Wow. Okay.
Are they actual Christmas lights, or are they just like, I've got a string of blue lights or something like that?
No, they're definitely Christmas lights.
All right.
All right. Well, all right, Jordyn, thank you very much. That'll end it. And awesome to talk to you. So yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Remember, okay, one last thing. Do you remember I still have the clip of you in Florida when I told you before the match, hey, I need something cool to happen. And then Chuck, you might remember this. She pins someone, looks right at me with a camera, and gives me like a smile before she like
You did send that to me. You did send that to me.
like 1 second before she pinned someone. I was like, oh man, that's gonna, yep, I'm keeping
Well,
that.
that's why it's cooler to hit a home run than get a pin.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Jordyn, thanks so much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Stud human right there.
Dude, how many sound clips do we get just from that one interview right there? I mean, when you have a kid that can just gets it like that, that's awesome.
I'm gonna say she gets it from her mom.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
obviously.
not the dad.
We're not giving dad credit until he like double legs me or something while I'm walking around at a tournament or something.
He might just
then I get hurt again.
Behind. He might get you from behind or something. So no, it's great to have her on. We had her on last year. Did great job. Very intelligent. So
and not just her. That's an awesome family and an awesome community out there. They've got Yutan. It's pretty special out there.
A Hurrdat Sports Network production.